When it gets this hot outside, many of us do what we can to stay cool. But for those who work outside, it can be pretty tough, especially for firefighters, since they have to wear all that heavy equipment in the heat. News 8's Renee Schmiel is live at the New Haven Fire Department tonight with how fire crews try to stay cool when responding to these emergency calls. Renee.
Brian, a firefighter's job is even more difficult in this heat, as you can imagine. They have to work together and keep an eye on each other to stay safe. They also make sure to drink lots of this. Wayne Vitry has been a firefighter for about a year and a half. He says this is the toughest time of year to do his job, since when the temperature rises, so does the stress on firefighters as they work.
The equipment is definitely, it's very heavy and bulky, so it adds to the stress immediately in temperatures like this.
New Haven firefighters battled a fire Saturday night after temperatures had dropped, but they say it was still warm enough to be taxing. They have ways of beating the heat. This rehab unit is always with them when they're at a fire, and it's air conditioned.
They can sit down, they can be rehydrated. If they need oxygen or any kind of medical treatment, they can also go in there.
The unit is an old ambulance. The awning and fans help cool the firefighters off. They visit the unit in a rotation when they're at a fire, and they keep an eye on each other.
So we have to be cognizant and rotate the crews more. Make sure they're getting rest.
Rest and plenty of water. They make sure to drink while they're out at a fire and even before they head out.
Get fatigued very easy, dehydration, so it's important to stay hydrated.
Firefighters say even if they're just working here at the station, drinking is the most important thing they can do to protect themselves on a day like today.
Even in normal conditions, dehydration is always a big concern, so when the temperature's up and the humidity's up, it just taxes us a little bit more.
Firefighters will actually take their equipment off when they're away from a fire area, and that also helps them to cool off. In New Haven, Renee Schmiel, News 8.
All right, Renee.